Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition featuring the newest Festering Skies DLC. And boy, at the end of that mission, it sure felt like a whole heck of a lot was bursting forth. I was like, oh my lord, we're jumping all over the map because something's happened in every single location of the map. And well, I think we got it kind of sorted out. This is going to be what would appear to be our next mission. That's the closest team along. We're going to have to gear up, obviously, some extra med kits to keep us healthy. Other than that, our stamina is starting to weaken and lower on a number of our characters. So, yeah, we got our hands full a little bit here. Also, this is the first mission for this particular playthrough after the upgrade or the update. I forget what this particular update is called. I forgot to make note of that. But we've had some things happen. I'll include all the patch notes down below, so anybody who hasn't had a chance to see them, you can refer to them down there. But overall, my overarching impressions are, it kind of makes a game, or feels like what I'm reading might make things a little easier in a way for us. About one of the only nerfs I noticed is the bash mechanic will cause less damage in general. And I always thought that was a little overpowered to just run up and hit somebody with the butt of their gun and do that excessive amount of damage. So that's been nerfed a little bit, so we'll see how that plays out when we use it. And at the beginning of the game, which we're well past, all the independent armor and ammo and guns is available for manufacture right off the bat from the start. So that's kind of a cool little update and change also that I think is going to provide some fun. Anu has been buffed up a little bit. If you have to say anybody got a buff as far as the factions, and I guess I better stop now or I'll keep talking about it. We got some missions ahead of us here that we got to get into. One thing I want to do before we do it, there's one personnel apparently that became available. I want to take a peek at this recruit and see another sniper, but it could be a cross class with a trooper or a cross class with a heavy, and we'll have to make that call. But I like those perks that this individual comes with. We have the food, we can afford it, so I'm going to bring this new rookie down into our main base. If you're looking for a new character, it looks like she could be an interesting one. And there you go. A new rookie for somebody out there. And then we're going to get out here. We're going to take a look over here at our manticore over here that's been sitting there. And I started thinking between, we're definitely going to be matched up and challenged to the max with this Barrett over here, and I'm guessing it's heading towards our base, and that's going to hurt big time. It can do some expensive damage over here, so we're sending our own Tiamat there to try and head it off a little. This one will not get there in time, but it's also headed up there to try and help with our base defense, and we'll see if we can do some hurt. And in the meantime, I'm going to try and equip this thing. I'm hoping we can with what we have available. And what I'm going to do, let's see, I have a choice. I can either do the afterburner or I can do the infrared countermeasures kind of defense here. And I think I can't tell the icons on the enemy's pods exactly what they are. I don't know them enough, and they're not down here in the Phoenixpedia. So I think what we'll do, just because we don't have one of these equipped yet, we're going to equip this. And fortunately we can at the base we're at, and we got one weapon here, and we got another one about to become built in 9 hours. So in 9 hours, when that passes, I want to get this ship equipped, and then flying over, now that we can and we have the ability to reach over here, I want to get that Manticore also as a backup. That would be 3 potential ships available against this thing. Let's hope there's not too much time between each encounter so that we have the ability to take this puppy down before it does too much damage to our base. The only good news is we do have a fair amount of bases. We have another backup base not far away, so if this one happens to sit damaged temporarily, I guess it's not the end of the world because it did its job. Our main concern and job was to find a path over in this direction, and we did it. So anyway, let's get going. We got the Manticore teams off in Africa headed towards Synedrion Haven defense here. We've got our Synedrion Haven defense over here in North America, and then we got the air game over here. So like I said, our plates are full. So let's advance and get this Synedrion defense going. And of course, on top of everything else, what's the game without another Pandoran upgrade? And this is a big old heavy duty 120 hit points though, so he's easy to take down, easy to kill, but we're starting to see the grenades, and I think they're just probably, yeah, organic regular grenades. And I believe, I don't know if that damage was, I can't remember, the damage on this gun has changed. I can't remember if it was increased or decreased, but it's changed. I'll have to go back and see what the damage used to be, or just read the notes and we'll find out. And what else have we got? The only good thing is the hit points. Now this guy's got a weapon, but he's a little more buff at 250. Still not the end of the world yet. Does he have a spitterhead? Yes, so he also comes with a spitterhead. And return fire, of course. And we probably have our token Triton upgrade here. Yes, we do. And he's carrying the virus. The only good thing is he's not quite proficient yet on the virus rifle, but they tend to gain that proficiency pretty quick. So maybe by the time we face him, he'll already be proficient. And decent hit points. So he takes some attention if we want to get rid of him. It's not just one shot and die, but then the Tritons usually are a little tougher to bring down. Fortunately, he can't disappear. Small favors. Let's get the team here for the defense. Okay, our first one's there, the Baja Rebellion. Threat level is high, not extreme, so it's probably a very good chance. Maybe that means it's a lair that's bringing on the attack. We can use the reward because we may have some repairs coming up on our base. So let's cancel this, get the other Helios there, and then we got our mission going. And yeah, this Barrett is headed to right exactly targeted to where I think it's going, to our base. And there we are. Now I don't know how much time just passed. Before we start the mission, I'm gonna come out here real quick. Oh, manufacturing wise, yeah, only 1 hour's passed, so never mind. I'm hoping more time has passed so I can get this thing equipped and come over here to help. I don't really want to bring it over with just one offensive weapon. I'm thinking that's kind of probably a waste also. I might regret that, but here is our mission at hand. It's a daytime mission, high threat level. We are outnumbered by the attackers. We have a little bit of Synedrion help for us. Let's get this thing going. As far as who we want to take out, now it is Synedrion. There tends to be more space if we want to go for the black hole. The black hole's a little dinged up these days though, so I'm thinking we're gonna hang in there with an all live team. We aren't going to take the vehicle in. Let's go make sure we equip possibly as best as possible. All items on the battlefield will be automatically recovered on this one. And it looks like we might have been stripped down for a scavenging mission. Well, it's time to gear back up. We got the New Jericho sniper rifle. Why don't we give ourselves some backup ammo there? We definitely are hurting on the hit points, so this is where we need one of those spare med kits we have. In fact, we're not even going to take the extra ammo on this one. We're going to take the extra med kits just to make sure we have enough. Because Alan Rickman, you're the squishy one that we're bringing out on this that we quickly need to heal. Tony Shalhoub, you will get that extra ammo that we were looking at. Where has it gone? I swear we have some New Jericho. Maybe we didn't have some New Jericho. Oh wait, here it is. It's just in a different spot. So we're going to give you the backup ammo there, and we'll throw in a grenade. Sigourney, you can carry one more something. So that one more something is going to be another clip of ammo. Will Smith, we can give you backup ammo. Do we have some down here? Yes, we do. I'm thinking we may just go with a backup. Now I can bring 2 grenades. Should I feel like it? Is that the optimum use? I think we're going to go with the extra med kit. Sam Rockwell, we're going to bring some extra ammo if we have it. Well, we do. I have way more guns on this one than we do ammo, so we're not going to bring the extra ammo. We're going to give out a couple grenades for when you're up close. There's the black hole that we're not taking out. You're fully laden, Robbie Zaso. I can't wait till we can get you loaded up or equipped with rockets also. You don't necessarily have that proficiency, so for the moment we'll not use them. Or do heavies just all come with the proficiency anyway? I just am wondering, because I don't show any non-proficient symbol up there. So it may be that we're proficient, but we only have one rocket anyway, so we're not going to stress over it this time. And I don't care that we're not fully loaded here. I want that ammo along with us. We're going to bring another grenade and call it a day. Nikolai, because you have an unlimited weapon. So there's our team that we're going to take out. It's a team of I think 7 that we're able to take out. Yep. So we'll see out down on the battlefield, see if we can successfully defend this haven. Okay, let's kind of get a good overview. What we have to do is protect structures. So I got 2 structures apparently over here. And I got some structures in the main buildings over here. Is there any other outlying structures? Negative. So I think we're going to kind of go up in between, because there's no way to get through these walls over here that I'm aware of. So we're gonna head for these doors. If we find stuff focusing on this building, we can veer that way. If we find they're focusing on this building, because they tend to have some kind of a focus for the most part. And we don't see anybody right off the bat.
Here.
I think what we're going to do is take you, Sigourney, on a basic run over here. In fact, I'm going to dash you over here with a little bit of your dashing, just to get us out in the courtyard and get a first look. And now we could at least get to cover over here to get inside to help start defending things over there. I'm wondering if I should... I just hate not seeing anything yet and not knowing exactly where to move.
Let's show what we can do.
We could do a straight move right here, get you kind of in an open area where a sniper could have a nice line of sight. See if your better perception, Will Smith, picks anybody up. We're going to try that move. And no, we are not very fortunate on this one either.
I can make a difference.
Sam Rockwell, I'm kind of thinking maybe what we can do is bring you in and through in this direction. You can probably get this far in a dash. Yeah, you're still not going to be able to get you. We're going to bring you up here to get a look inside, because you never know. Maybe a Pandoran started right next to what we've got to defend. Nothing. We're going to come up to this door. And we can always head over to the other building if things feel safe over here. Yeah, we see something now. Just opening that door gave us some vision, and they're way, way over here. We got a weapon, and this is one of the newest ones that, of course, as soon as they evolve, we get to see them on a mission. And then this guy... Spitterhead and up close kind of guy, and he's got dang good movement. So he's got agile legs, so he can get far, he can get there fast. So these structures out at a distance are going to be hard pressed for us to protect. So I am thinking I'm going to push you over here, Sigourney. Ooh, we spotted another enemy through the open door somehow. Aha, Myrmidon. What kind is it? Venomous kind. So it has a poison explosion available. So we don't want this one when it dies. We don't want to be near this one when it dies. Bursts a poison explosion upon death. I don't know the radius of that explosion. We're going to have to learn that by trial and error, and that's a trial and error I don't mind to put off as long as possible. So it seems the bulk of the enemies at the moment are coming in on the other side of the map. So I'm kind of thinking I wanna hustle as many of us over here as we can. Except I probably should have healed you first, Will Smith. Well, so much for bringing those extra med kits, huh? Especially if you die this first turn. Will Smith, we're gonna bring you over here, depending on where these guys move. In fact, maybe I'll bring you... Maybe what we can do is bring you up here. Those aren't... That's not cover for... And I'm not going to stand you out where he can shoot at you. We're still going to bring you over this way. Our goal is to defend the machinery, so we're going to head towards the machinery. In case something's in there that we don't know about.
Receiving.
Robbie, Zaso. We got Tony. We got Nikolai, Carpethia. I could probably do one dash for you. You got 15 will. Let's do one dash just to get you up there a little farther, but we'll save the rest. And can you get up to the wall or close to the wall? Kinda, sorta. Kinda, sorta. I guess we'll just... I don't want to use more will. I want to keep that available for when we got to maneuver against the enemy. But I also want to get you close enough to the enemy to be able to maneuver. Tony Shalhoub, another sniper. We got to get moving forward. Can I get you very far in this building to help us out in that angle? No. So we'll bring you up to maybe this corner of the building. And you're set. We're probably going to just overwatch with a pistol over here with you, Alan Rickman. In case they come around the corner. You can provide a little defense for yourself. And Robbie, Zaso, do we want to jump you as far over as we can? We got the Myrmidon to worry about. We got Will we'll be able to pick up. Let's see how far you can jump. You could jump into the Will now, but that would be a little excessive. I'm going to bring you up here. So if we have the ability to, in multiple directions, launch some grenades if we need it next time. And that would be nice if we could get this person activated on our behalf. But look, we're a step away, aren't we now? Let's see what that enemy does, and if we see many more become visible. There's Synedrion downstairs. Taking a lot of shots, but not really hitting a lot, except I think that one shot may have hit. Is the one that we're right next to upstairs going to move out of our way? Of course. Ah, but that's not that far out of the way. And we can do better than have you overwatch. Okay, so they've already gotten inside. They were that close. And they are going for the equipment now, aren't they? So that one got shot at by the overwatching Synedrion.
Nothing our tech can't fix.
And that building's worth of machinery is probably not going to hold up very long, and we do have a siren out here. Psychic Scream, perhaps? Or is it Mind Control? We're going to have to take a peek at this siren to see what kind it is. Okay. Well, there's the Synedrion Infiltrator. Hurting, but not the end of the world kind of hurt. Other than it is in Overwatch range here, no matter what it does. We've got this here, and the siren, that's one of our first ones we got to figure out. Mind Control is available, so it did Mind Control this guy. That's why we can see him all of a sudden, because he's mind controlled. So it would be helpful, most definitely, to be able to do something on this siren over here to take care of it. Now we do have the dash abilities to get over here for a headshot if we can safely get it weakened down a little bit. I think Sam Rockwell is a little extreme as far as distance away, unfortunately. He did a great job of guarding this stuff, but guess what? It doesn't need guarding. Who knew? We got definitely snipers that don't have lines of fire yet. Nikolai, you would be able to get up here for a dash. The only problem with coming up here for dashes to take care of a siren, we become exposed to you name it, what else. And Robbie, all of a sudden you aren't in the greatest spot for Boom Blast. Well, guess what? You don't have Boom Blast yet anyway. So why was I even concerned? Let's get you over here to where you can pop a grenade. Let's see the best course of action on where to plop it. I'm thinking this is a good plop zone, if you want my opinion. Let's see if you can place it right between the two and hurt them both. We can. We started some damage to the siren's head. We definitely helped our cause here now. We got rid of some of the wall. And we got down to just 10 armor on the head. So we're in much better position all of a sudden to work on the siren. And in fact, I'm going to see... you don't quite have the line. In fact, you know what? It's because that door isn't open. Can you believe it? That door is not open. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to run you over here, Nikolai. Let's see if we can do it on a dash to keep your options open.
Gotta keep going.
Oh, we hit the Overwatch. One of the disadvantages of that grenade also is knocking down the wall, so the Overwatch could see us, whereas before it might not have effectively seen us. But what we did do is we opened the door to give access to the siren. Let's see what this shot looks like. Pretty good chance to work on the head and take the head out with 2 quick aims, and we're gonna do it. Will Smith, we're counting on you. Counting on you, bud. It's a hit. Okay, mind control is no longer an issue. Now, obviously, it can still hurt us, but we no longer have a mind control person over here. In fact, well, we don't get to control yet of that person, but once we do, I think that person will have actions available. So that's kind of cool also. You move, so you have nothing left available. These guys are going to stay inside and work on that equipment. So we're going to not save structures 100%, that's for sure. We're not going to collect our full reward today. What I am going to do is you, Ellen Rickman, can also see. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 med kit and 1 quick aim shot for you, Ellen Rickman. Just so you aren't, someone doesn't have to sneeze on you to take you out. Now we're going to do the quick aim for your shot and see if we can do some major hurt to that siren so she can't swipe us. Because she still can do some damage with those arms of hers.
Aiming.
And I'm going to go where we have a better chance of hitting. Well, the tail, I'm going to go low for the tail. We still may hit the torso. I'm going to go for the tail because if we did hit the tail, that's more bleeding and that's going to slow this girl down. And she is slowed down a little bit. It also means we might be able to get just 1 more shot on her to be able to take her out. Now this guy only has 70 health, so he doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of health either. We still got these things over here that are going to be a problem for us, and we have limited means to take care of them. The siren, maybe?
I'm prepared.
Well, you can see this guy, but he's got a shield. Let's just make sure that shield is all it's cracked up to be. Yeah, it's pretty well placed shield as far as you're concerned. So what we're gonna have to do is move you forward to get a shot. And it says it's not a shot on the siren unless we move over here. And if we get that shot on the siren to try and take it out, we expose ourselves to some others. Now, one thing we can do, the infiltrator can come out here and activate this individual and maybe take care of the Myrmidon. Do you think? Is her weapon strong enough to be able to do that? That's my question. And we're gonna step back here because I don't know the blast radius. We're gonna come out here with the Synedrion infiltrator and see what we can do.
Ready to rock.
Not this one. Yeah, because you definitely aren't strong enough here, and you're definitely not strong enough there. But how many is it a one action? Yeah, so let's we can't take out the torso. What we can do is take out the we can get this thing bleeding by taking out a wing. That's what we can do. And at the same time slow it down. So it's bleeding. Now we've got ourselves another infiltrator with the same weak weapon available to it. We do have, it's not proficient with the neural pistol, unfortunately. So let's see. I still have a little movement with you, Nikolai, to work on somebody. I also have you over here to work on somebody. If we can somehow take out this core of 4, we do have to worry about getting shot over here then. But he'd still have to move to get closer to really do some damage to us. Am I gonna have a good enough shot through that little sliver of an opening over there? I'm not 100% sold on that shot. So we're gonna bring you over here for a quick aim, Tony Shalhoub, and we're gonna get rid of the siren. That's the plan, at least. No, you're telling me I don't have enough? Well, guess what? We got to use a backup weapon then. And hope it's enough. Oof. It's enough if I can hit the tail enough.
Gotcha.
What's the health? Oh! Now we got to take out some other enemies so that we can work on the will of the siren. How many actions? The only good thing is you have 4 actions. So let's work on the Myrmidon. Or do we work on the guy in front of us with 4 shots? Maybe 3 shots can take him out?
Ready to engage.
If we're lucky.
Gotcha.
He's dazed now. Oh, we're out of ammo too. Well, we do have this ammo available. And I don't know as far as can we poison it up? What's this guy's will? 22, so we're not gonna hurt it here. Hit points 134. He's dazed. Will points on this guy are low, so maybe we don't have to take him out if we could hit him with a pistol.
Preparing to fire.
We can hit a grenade. We're not going to hit a lot that's going to hurt and paralyze him. We got to go over something closer. We just don't have the ability to do enough damage, so we're really hurting here. Not worried about that. Can we get this guy at all? We just can't kill him enough. And it's not a free reload. We're going to do the reload anyway, because this weapon at least does more damage, and we can kill him. Tony Shalhoub, you don't have any more abilities left, movement left. What we may be able to do
make a difference.
is no, we do not have onslaught available. So now we're down to our assaults, is to being able to take out some of these guys. He's down. We got the Myrmidon, which can do some damage to us. I'm going to take this cover, even though it's not amazing cover, and see what I want to shoot the most. I think I might want to shoot this the most, and this may take it out. And it didn't quite die, so we don't get to see what that explosion is, but guess what? He's going to die at the beginning of next turn, so we're going to see if these guys get hurt drastically or not. I'm going to bring you back here. Maybe it's a better angle for cover.
I'm ready.
Who is it best? It's probably best to take out this guy over here. Can we see him from where we are? Can we see him well enough from where we are? No. So we absolutely cannot. So we're going to have, if we want to have a shot, we're going to have to move. And this is our move, is only going to be
Moving
one
out.
shot.
Preparing to fire.
We'll leave the siren for the moment, because I don't like this guy's weapon. And now we got to figure out what we want to do next. Now we're down to getting down to our last shots here. So what I'm thinking is bringing you here. It says from here we can see the siren. Is that going to be the case? I hope this thing is not lying, because I would like to get the cover, and we're going to dash.
Gotta keep on pushing.
We're going to fire our one shot,
All I need is a clear shot.
and we're going to hope that this is going to be a will hurt, taking out enough of these enemies. So maybe some of these other enemies that are on the board panic, and maybe they won't damage as much as they could. Tony Shalhoub, I'm going to keep you behind the cover, just because that one guy over here has a weapon, and I'm wondering. Now we're not showing panic there, and we don't know about this guy, so we're not out of the woods yet. Definitely not out of the woods yet. What is his will looking like? It's down to 11. This guy's will is down to 11. So these guys came with some hefty will. So there's no easy solution on this one. I'm trying to debate on where the best place to move you would be, Sigourney. And I'm going to bring you here just in case some dashes can get us over to these two in fine fashion.
Moving.
Let's hope. Well, we saw the explosion. It looked like a pretty big radius. These guys are hurting, but they're not our guys. Okay, oh my goodness. Yeah, one structure has been destroyed. And they're doing everything they can, but at least by having those two Synedrion in the open, we definitely distracted them. We still got a big, dangerous guy over here going after, but I only get the sense it's these three guys left. So, let's do your job. Now, hopefully you have some more ammo. Let's find out. It looks like you have to reload. I'm gonna have you weaken this guy down.
Trying to aim. Not enough. I've got to focus.
Okay, he's very close to being, and look at, he got poisoned, so that blast radius we now know is at least 2 tile diameter around the Myrmidons. So we've learned some intel for when we face them ourselves. Watch out for him. In other words, watch out. Now he's not overwatched, so we may have some sniper shots coming up. I also have some ability to run some guys over here. That's also potentially good. I also have the ability to jump you down, Kairos, and maybe war cry the one guy. We're going to have a hard time reaching in all of this. We can definitely take care of the guys outside. In fact, let's do that. Nikolai. And let's bring you back into cover. We can't quite heal you. You're just a tick too low to be able to heal you, so let's get you hidden. Now I want to take out and work on this guy. And what are my best options in this regard? Possibly to come down here to take a shot. This one will weaken him down. As long as we're close enough to get a tight enough target. Well, maybe not. He also hit us about as well as we hit him. We do have you, Sigourney. Let's see. The only reason I've been hesitating on the snipers is because his shield is in a really damn good angle. So what I'm thinking... what I'm thinking is this: we may lose another structure inside there, but that's just what we're gonna have to deal with. I want to take a grenade over here and wear this guy. Maybe get lucky and have him drop his shield. Okay, drop his shield, not his tree. Now let's see. We got a lot of snipers.
What's our move?
Can we get to an angle? No. Can we get to an angle? Yes, this might be the best angle we'll get with a sniper. We have enough will for the one quick aim.
Let's just get this over with.
We're going for the arm, guys. We're going for the arm. And we got the arm. No return fire. Does he have anything left? Spitterhead. Of course. He's got a spitterhead. Well, what we can do, at least, is overwatch with a pistol. Every little bit can help, right? Now I'm feeling a little more confident about moving up a little closer, perhaps. And these doors are shut again. Gosh darn it.
Here.
Yeah, all we can get on this guy is pistol shots. So all I can really do is move forward. Can he... What's his movement? His movement's good enough. It's down to 12. So his movement is not amazing right now. So let's get set up for the upcoming turn. Let's do a little pistol overwatch.
Hold in position.
And Tony Shalhoub. We can at least get a shot off. And since he doesn't have a gun to shoot us with, I'll let us stand in the open. Let's see if it's good enough to hit him. Oh, absolutely not. Why did it tell me I had a shot? I got excited. So we'll move on in here too. Nikolai, we're going to keep you there to heal next time. And we still got Sigourney. So the option is, I don't think he can do much to us. I don't think we're close. If anything, the person they're close enough to, both these guys, is right here. So if I was to come over here, I may make Sigourney a target by coming over here to get some hurt on this guy, because I remember him having a lot of hit points. So what we're going to do instead is, Sigourney, we're going to bring you out here, and we're going to overwatch over here, because if he comes out on this side, he's going to go for the infiltrator. What we're going to do is bring you out here and overwatch against him coming towards you.
I'll keep my eyes open.
And Robbie, Zaso, you're not close enough for Warcry. So we're going to move you over here so you can better shoot and jump next time. And he's coming for us, of course.
Ow!
Well, we did our job of protecting the facilities, you can argue. Both pistols hit. Except he can spit. Nah, he used up too much to be able to. So this thing's over. Sam Rockwell, let's just end it right here for this guy. Sigourney, you get to pay back over here on this guy.
Ready to engage.
And guess what? You get 2 shots. And that should be it. Alright, we completed the defense here. We are hurting a little bit. Ooh, 3. 3, count them, 3 level up. So we got a level 5 now there. Nikolai, you're up to, you made level 6. And Sigourney, you're up to level 5 also. So this team's progressing nicely. Although we have some big time hurt for Sam Rockwell and Alan Rickman still. Okay, we recovered some weapons. We got a neural pistol and we got some neural pistol weapons. We got some new supplies that we are going to end up needing if our base is attacked and damaged, as I assume it will be. Analysis of their behavior has revealed the location of their colony, and it is a lair, as I suspected.
It would appear that diplomatic relations between Synedrion and the Phoenix Project are improving. This seems like a positive development to me, but I'm curious. Are you motivated by any kind of investment in our political and philosophical views, or are you just doing your job?
We agree with you, Synedrion, at least at the moment.
So you are a potential ally, not merely fighting the Pandorans, but attempting to realize a specific vision of the future. I will admit that I had hoped for this. As a token of our appreciation, let me share some valuable data with you.
Okay, we lose some attitude from Anu and New Jericho by that choice. We do gain some valuable research, however. Now we can't replenish that. And let's take a look real quick at the Haven info. And this soldier we might want to recruit. It's a pure sniper. We don't know what the other attributes are. It comes with, this soldier would come with quick aim already, so it's a 3rd level already. So it does take some resources. So we're gonna have to think about it. We got something valuable to take advantage of. I'm gonna go through and let's see what this new research is. Reverse engineering the Nira or the Hira NP, the neural pistol. We'll hold off on that for the moment, and that's it. We almost are done with our heavy cannon, and I do have here reverse engineering the Marduk's Fist. I do like that weapon. Do I want to spend the time to reverse engineer it? I don't have a lot of stick wielders right now anyway, so we're going to take it out. A lot of reverse engineering out here. Okay, so our next battle is coming up. It's going to be an air game over here. I'm going to go ahead and promote the personnel that got promoted. Robbie, Zaso. You're up to level 5 and you get your boom blast at last. We're going to take it. We may, and we have to decide how we want to cross-class you, and I'm leaning towards cross-classing you with Sniper. So let's do it. We're going to give you quick aim, so we can also quick aim with that big weapon should we desire. And that's all the pool at the moment we're going to invest in. We're going to keep you with your heavy stuff at the moment, and then once I pick up the Sniperist perk, I think we're going to then also equip you short and... Oh, yeah, actually, you'll become quite the long-range specialist. We can maybe even... If we can get strong enough, we can keep this for those rage burst moments that we would have available. We'll see. We got a lot of ways to play with you, Robbie. Nikolai, let's see what you're up to now. You get Onslaught now. That could have come in handy this last mission, and more than likely you're going to get cross-classed with a heavy. Let's face it. In fact, why don't we do the cross-class with you now for the heavy? But I'm not going to dip much more into this to get you a whole mess of skills. Other than we'll do the war cry. I like having an extra person with war cry. And then do we have anybody else down here that had a promotion? Yes, Sigourney Weaver also got one. We're going to be ready for anything. We do have Reckless, which you know I like. I still don't know how I want to... We're not going to do Cautious. You can be a healer. So I'm not sold on how I want to cross-class you yet. What we are going to do... So we're going to give you that healer perk. And just to make sure you can always carry that extra med kit now, because of it, we're going to give you a little extra strength. And there, I think we're all set. No more promotions at the moment. So what we got to do now is manufacturing. We got to wait 8 hours before we can get our third vessel over there. So why don't we advance a little bit and see how badly they're going to damage. Because what I'm going to probably have to do is let it attack our base for a while. Because the option is this. I can attack right away with the antivirus here. But then if we break attack, it can heal itself. So it's kind of like, it almost makes sense to have both of the Tiamats there at the same time before we commence the attack. So it doesn't have time to heal in between those attacks. And we have a better chance of taking it out that way. Because I know one of us cannot definitely take this thing down. And the first antivirus is mostly a close-up ramming kind of a equipped vessel. And I don't know that we're going to be able to get that close, just because I think one of those is a flaming fire kind of weapon. It's either fire or poison that's going to wear on us over time. So the only hope is to get equipped here shortly and be able to save ourselves that way. We also have the Mentcores, which we didn't look at in detail, heading down to this Haven defense. There's the other one. So they're both about the same distance in a way towards this base. I think they have a good chance of making it. Let's just play the air game and watch the air game on this one. If I can manage to stay over here and keep our eyes on it, let's see what happens.
Research complete.
Alright, so the Hell Cannons are available that we've had all along, but now I feel like we can use them without quote-unquote cheating. What have we got here? Yeah, so we have them available in manufacturing now, even though we already have some in our base, in our equipment list. So we made it to the base first. That's the good news. The bad news is this other Tiamat is a long ways away to getting there, so it's going to be able to attack our base and do some damage before we attack it. I don't want to engage it right now. Okay, so this is acid damage. Not a good thing. We've got the bioweapon damage. So that does damage over time also, doesn't it? So this is too much damage over time, so we have to disengage. I'm not ready to take it on yet. I've got to wait for the other Tiamat to get there, which means it's going to have a heyday on our base. And all this good wealth that we've picked up is going to go to waste. It's going to go to naught. Now, one thing I got to do here with this team is we got to get our things to a base. What is this base sitting at? In fact, let's look at our base. It must be this one that I haven't renamed. We still don't have power. I still don't have living quarters for 14 hours. I don't have a med bay for 2 days, so we're not going to get very well healed there. So it might mean I need to fly up to this base with our 2 Helios teams just to get them healed up and gain their stamina back. So we've already lost a little bit of our base. Whoops. There's the fried chicken. And we're going to have to pay the repair costs because it's going to take a while for our Tiamat to get there. Oh, and that one had to fly away because we disengaged. So let's bring it back. So what happens? We lost our vehicle bay at the moment. We built our other weapon. So that means I can come over here to this new Manticore 8. Excuse me, I went right past it. Air Force. I'm going to, by the way, I've decided I'm going to rename this one the McKinley. We're going to assume that base is in sight of Mount McKinley. And we're going to get the other weapon advanced, and we are going to fly over also to this base.
Research complete.
Mattock of the Ancients is research. We got more research coming up. I don't think I can build this one yet. I don't have the resources for it. Yep. But when I do gain those resources, we'll be ready. We have the last archaeology lab that I was building in 1 day, 10 hours, so we can start building probes after that. And I'm sorry, we're just going to end up having to take some hurt here because I don't want to piecemeal go after us with one vessel at a time. And how close are we to this next mission down here? Very, very close. So this air game may not happen till after next mission. We'll see. Okay, we made it there. Our first ship has made it here, medium threat level. Let me just take a look. Can the other one make it there in time? I think. Yes, we do. So this is our next mission, guys. And right after this mission, the air game against the Barrett is going to start taking place. I thought it might happen this time, but now I know by having the Tiamat there ahead of it, it has to engage. Now, if I arrived after the fact like the other Tiamat did, I didn't have to engage. I can wait for when I want. So it was a mistake getting the other Tiamat there ready and waiting unless I wanted to attack it right away. I don't know if that all makes sense to you, but I learned a little something on how to play this. Because once you retreat, once you disengage, you have to fly away before you can come back. So there are little nuances to this air game that we're learning as we go. So once again, a lot going on, but we're making it in time for some of these things. The only good thing, and why I'm glad we're doing this, is successfully rescuing all these civilians will gain us even more supplies, which we're going to desperately need in the repair for our base. So this is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Remember, thumbs up are my favorite. Please, it's a quick click. And thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.